I just had a moment to swear at Jesus and the Divine Mother. Give me a good fucking camera. If you want me to do this, give me a good fucking camera. I want to do this though, so give me a good camera for me. All right, so how do we create the safe? How do we trust? And I was saying we cannot create anything new in this new space until we feel safe. We cannot create until we feel safe. So since the March equinox for me, it has been about creating a safe space. And what we can't look at safety in the same way. Like for me, I'm feeling unsafe because my camera's not working. Um, so what this means is we cannot look, and I say this all the time, and I'm being told this all the time, and it's just a new layer, a new lesson. We cannot look to the outside world to make us safe. Safety does not exist out there. And so many times, and really, the truth is simple. I repeat it all the time. We're looking for security and having enough money. I need money to make me secure. That is not what safety is. Money is not safety. I need a stable relationship to make me feel safe. The relationship is not the safety. I need a baby, this baby to complete me. The baby is not what completes you. The home is not what completes you. Anything out there is not what completes you. And we're afraid of having lack of money. We're afraid of having lack of love, lack of support. We're also really afraid of our emotions. That is what we are most afraid of, my dear brothers and sisters. That's what I am most afraid of, are the emotions. It's not the lack. It's the emotions the lack brings to us, that we're not safe, we're not safe, we're not safe. When we're feeling attacked or betrayed, it's the feelings of I'm not safe, I'm not safe, I'm not safe. This feeling isn't safe, I'm not safe. The outside world isn't safe. What I'm feeling isn't safe. What I'm feeling isn't safe. It is the feeling of, a woman that's trying to get pregnant. She gets her moon time month after month. It is that feeling of despair and frustration that doesn't feel safe. So if you can look at that we look to the outside world to make our emotions feel good. And if those emotions aren't good, then the outside world isn't doing for us what we need for our emotions to be safe. Can you follow that? We really fear our emotions more than anything else because they feel so huge, and we don't feel safe with those feelings of despair and frustration and lack and fear. So what is safety? What safety isn't? Safety isn't in the outside world. And safety is not in our emotions. And this is a big flashing light. Why is a global, consciousness are we told you have to be happy because only happy is safe? And, don't be angry, don't be frustrated, don't be this because it's not safe, it's not safe. The emotions are what we have to make peace with, and we have to make peace that the outside world is not going to deliver us to safety or happiness. What is the safety? It comes from here, our divinity. It only comes from here. We become the safe space. So I have been parenting this terrified little child in me since the spring equinox. This fear has come up, and I know enough not to push it away, not to change it, not to try and talk myself out of it, but to make myself the safe landing space for this. So remember, we are in a safe enough space that we can handle, we can feel these emotions that we've been pushing away. And when we are that safe landing space for these emotions, and that we can handle them, handle our emotions, ourself, that inner child, with love, that is the transmutation, that is the alchemy. So I have been the safe space. And I'm going to give you some tools for reprogramming. And this very first tool, I gotta tell you, two of the most important things I've ever learned on the spiritual journey have been from horses. And the first thing I talk about in one of my everyday miracle stories, if you want to look that up, maybe I'll link it, about loving without agenda, how that led to a spontaneous healing. I loved and loved and loved this horse, and that horse just sent back my love to me, and that healed me of chronic fatigue syndrome, which I'd had for years. But the horse told me love without agenda. One of the most important things I've ever learned, loving without agenda. And I want to talk about that right now too, because this is so frustrating. Okay, I'm safe to feel this frustration. All right, we're just gonna close our eyes again. I'm not gonna make this like a 4-part fucking sermon. It's okay for me to swear. It's okay for me to be frustrated. I am the safe space. Okay, so I'm just not gonna look at myself. Don't look at me. It gives me a chance. It gives you a chance just to look within, to the truth within. Right? Or maybe I can just do another one. It looks like I have, what, 6 minutes before I can do this? Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay. I got to cancel it. We're going to start over again, all right? 3-part series. Sorry.